Welcome back to the Midnight Who Show, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my overall thoughts on the very first season of Naomi. And this was just an okay show. It's, at a lot of times, forgettable. You know, I think, like I said in my pilot review, I'm not a huge fan of these other characters that she interacts with. And as the show progresses, they did give them some development, but I just think there's too many of them, and they're just there. But I will say, Casey, who plays Naomi, she does a great job in this season. She really does carry the show, and she does bring this character to life. And her best friend, the main one, I really did like that character. But I think the main problem that I have with the show, besides, you know, they're on a linear network, so they did take a lot of breaks a lot of the time, you know, over this. You know, there's only 13 episodes. They took a lot of breaks. But I think they wanted to air them around the same time as Superman and Lois, so that's why they did that. But I do think that hurt the momentum of the show, because this show felt to me very week by week or bingeable, like as the mystery progressed. And I think that hurt the show. You know, and I really think also the show needs to tighten up the writing a bit. And honestly, I think it would be better on streaming, because you could have maybe only 8 episodes, and I think that's what the show needs a lot. Because when I was watching this, like, okay, this just feels so much filler, like, you could really kind of improve this a lot of times, and it really had really weak writing at times. But I think there's a lot of positives for the show. I think it does a great job introducing the character of Naomi for anyone who has not read the comics. I do think they've changed a few things, and it was very interesting to see how this mystery progressed, and it did keep me watching it week by week, and not just because it was after Superman and Lois. Okay, it was after Superman and Lois. I didn't really want to change the network. What can I say? But I don't think it's a bad show. You know, I just think it needs a little bit of an improvement in parts. I don't know if the show's going to get a season 2. I do think there's a lot of things that it could take the show. Maybe give her actual, you know, superhero costume. That would be cool. And it's going to be really interesting to see what happens with the parents. Lots of twists and turns with that, and I don't know where this is going to go. And it's actually a pretty good cliffhanger, even though I kind of wish they didn't do a cliffhanger when they're not sure of about a season 2. And also, I wish there was a lot more of Brutus. That would have been awesome. I like the actor portraying him, but I really wish there was more of it. And the show also had a lot of not great action scenes, if that makes sense. Like, they had them, but I wish there was a little bit more of them. Overall, this show felt way too CW. And what I mean is, the writing is just not the greatest. I didn't really like it. Some of the dialogue was just, no, not for me. I think the performances were okay, but they weren't really that strong. It just felt like they gave them the script and they performed the scenes. I will say Casey was the highlight of the show. But yeah, I think this was just, it was not the greatest show of all time, but I can still see potential in the character of Naomi, and we'll see if the CW gives the show a second season. Well, if you've watched all 13 episodes of Naomi, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.